It's Friday afternoon, and you know what that means, viewers? It's Fast Car TV. And I have back with me today, Initial G.
Oh,
I picked him up from the old people's home on the way, and he's had his, what do old people eat?
Porridge.
Porridge, you had your porridge?
I've had my porridge.
So you ready?
Yep.
Right, let's do this. So we're going to kick off this week's episode with what to buy, and we've got Initial G back. They let you out.
They did again.
Good. Anyway, you've got loads of money in the bank. You want to go and buy, or you've got proof for finance. That's the way to do it these days. You want to go and buy a new hot hatch. What are you going to go for? There's a load of options out there. You've got the BMW 1.3. No, okay.
No thanks. For me, I think I would probably go for an Audi. I recently bought an S3. But, you know, if I did it again and had maybe a little bit more pennies, I'd go for the RS3 just because of that 5-cylinder engine, and you cannot beat that engine noise. Yeah, a bit of extra power, but that engine note is just sublime.
And so you've got this parked on your drive. What are you going to be your first 3 mods?
Well, to be honest with you, it's pretty quick anyway. It comes with good brakes and all the rest of it. I'd probably do some subtle styling mods, maybe even just lower it. You know, put some coilovers on there, get it sitting well, put some nice aftermarket wheels on just to make it stand out for the crowd, and maybe blacken out the badges. So
cheeky remap as well, wouldn't you?
Could sneak in a little remap there, I suppose.
Yeah, I think I'd probably go a little bit more obscure. I'd probably go for the Hyundai i30N.
Nice left field call.
It is cool. I mean, the aftermarket has really jumped on this car, and that's probably one of the reasons I go for it. There's so many things available for them, which is funny enough because that brings us on to the next section. And this is one of the mods I would definitely do to it if I had an i30N. So take it away, Jules. Welcome to Product of the Week, and as we just discussed the new Hyundai i30N, I thought what not better way to look at some products that are already out for the car, and the one we're going to focus on this week is the Turbo Zentrum Hybrid Turbo Kit. With a load of clever in-house machining, technical stuff like milling the compressor wheel for maximum flow and gap optimizing both housings, this stage 3 item is specifically designed to add gobs of grunt while, most importantly, keeping all the top-notch drivability. Being a hybrid that deals with internal mods rather than a conversion to a whole different turbo keeps the costs down, so you won't need like extra parts like manifolds. But crucially, it makes the fitting a simple bolt-on affair. So with just a few basic supporting mods, it's capable of over 400 bhp. So if you've got a Hyundai i30N and you want more power, give the guys at Turbo Zentrum a call. So, welcome to 2 Minute Tech, and this week I'm going to talk about polish and waxes. And a lot of people think, well, it's the same thing, where it's not. They both serve completely different purposes. Very basically speaking, polish removes and wax smooths. Remember that one? You can have that on me. So a polish, it will take things like dirt and grease off, and whereas a wax is a sealant, a protectant. A polish won't give you any protection. It's literally there to take out the dirt and the grease, like I've just said. So you always polish your car first, and then after that you want to add a layer of protection and seal in all that goodness, and that is where the wax comes in. So waxes can be a hard wax, like ones you get in the little tubs, or in the ones in the bottles, and we don't discriminate against either. So you want to wax your car to get a nice protective layer on there to stop the build-up of dirt. So it's basically stopping contamination building up on your paint, and that's where you get scratches and swirl marks from when you do a contact wash, and it stops sun bleaching your paint. So wax is a very, very important part of detailing your car, and it's where people always talk about beading. If you've got a nice protection on there, a nice sealant, you'll see that water builds up and it won't stick to the car, it all just flows off, and that's where you get that beading effect that people always rave about. So polish is there, as I said earlier, it removes things like dirt and grease, and whereas a wax, it adds a layer of protection to your paint. So you polish your car first and then you wax it after. So always remember to polish your car and wax your car so you get maximum amount of reflection, but always use protection. So it's that time of the week where we discuss a feature car, a fast car feature car. So the one I'm going to go for today is in issue 420, and it is the Toyota Supra, but the A90 that we featured. And the reason I've picked this one out is because Literally, I was driving on the M25 yesterday and a grey one went past me. It just looked absolutely amazing. And I went on the launch of the car. Tell you what, it's a really good looking car, but it can be made to look even better, bringing us onto this bad boy. Do you remember laying this one out?
I certainly do, Jules. Yes, indeed. And I remember you telling me about you going to the launch while I was stuck in my little office again, not being allowed out.
I mean, if you can think, I mean, the Supra's probably been out, well, must be probably come up to a year now, is it? This car here was actually built for SEMA, like so many of the big builds in America are. So if you think SEMA's November, so he had that time, that sort of time frame, and they, you know, it's a fully built car. It's got the Pandem kit on it. It's got pure turbo 700 hybrid turbos on there, TE37 track edition alloys with Toyo 888s. To build a car to that spec in what, 2-3 months within launch.
All show and all go.
One of the other really special aspects of this car is the interior. And now a lot of Jap cars come with the bride seats and the Takata harnesses, which is iconic.
They do, and they are, yes.
And you can find the Takata harnesses in here, but he's gone a little bit different and he's gone for Recaro Pro Racer RMS front seats. And just have a look at them, they are absolutely stunning. Yes, one hell of a car. And I'm looking forward to the future because there's going to be more and more of the old A90 Supras being modified. People ridiculed it for being a BMW, but you get all the great stuff like the new BMW engines that are brilliant. But
one thing that the Germans do well is, and BMW's built a great engine, maybe some of their body styling ideas recently are a little bit more suspect.
You get all the wicked BMW engineering with a decent exterior.
Yeah, bit of Toyota styling on there, a bit of that Jap goodness.
Anyway, that's another Fast Car TV done and dusted. I'm off to go and get a kebab.
And I'm back to the old people's home.
There we go. Have you wet yourself?
Not in the last couple of minutes.
Okay.